Hi again, it's Meg, and today's video is kind of a funny story. As I was trying to plan what we were going to talk about, potentially identify, nothing was really coming to me. I was thinking about flowers, birds, you know, the normal kind of things. And as I was thinking, I was looking down at the space of ground directly in front of me, and I realized in that space, I probably couldn't even identify 5 or 10 species that were right there. So for this video today, what I'm going to be doing is trying to identify 7 different species in 1 square foot of space that is directly in front of me. So as you watch the video, I hope you enjoy it. I will leave the results up to the end so you can watch it all the way through, but it did pose to be quite a bit harder than I expected. So I do challenge you to try the same thing at home because I did have a lot of fun and was surprised by what I found. So stay tuned, I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. So before I get started dissecting this square, I do want to point out my boundaries. I go from here, down to here, around the side, and up. It really is about a foot, but there's a whole lot going in, and I was honestly easy on myself. There's not many plants in here, because I know there's probably going to be a lot of time spent trying to figure them all out. But I will break down each thing that I find piece by piece and talk about what I learn as I go. So if you've watched any of my videos of the past, you may recognize this beauty as poison ivy. I started with it because it's the most easy to check out, and I'm not going to touch it for obvious reasons, but yeah, species 1, poison ivy. Species number 2 that I have found is privet. I think this might be Chinese privet or potentially another one that's related, but I'm going to pick this guy real quick. Chinese privet is actually an invasive species in Texas, so it's not good and it can really outcompete all of the other plants that are around. There's actually pretty much all of this is Chinese privet, or whichever privet it is. But yep, species number 2, not surprised it's there. Species 3, I bet you know this guy. He's squirming around right there. Another invasive species, but it is the fire ant. Okay, so I don't know if this one really counts, but I'm certainly probably the most excited about it. Scat. It's either from a coyote or maybe a bobcat. And what I'm looking at here is that really the components are just a bunch of hair. So it's some predatory mammal that was probably eating another tiny mammal. And around here, that's probably going to be coyote or bobcat. But yeah, can we count that as species 4? I don't know. I'm going to count it. Alright, here is my next one, species number 5. This is like a giant acorn shell, and I've always seen them, but I've never known what they are. Apparently it belongs to the bur oak, which is a species of oak tree that's found in north central Texas, so that's exactly where we are. Species number 5. Well, this is going to be my 6th one, but honestly I'm having a really hard time identifying it, so after I go home I will search more information and I will use this video clip to help me ID it. Number 6. And unfortunately, like number 6, number 7 I do not know and cannot ID, so I will also go home and search this one up as well. It's kind of attached to a vine though, so that's good to know. I bet that will help in some regard. Alright, so challenge done, and I could only identify 4 of the 7 species that I had in my square foot of space in front of me. If you're interested in trying this challenge at home, I am going to link some of the different resources I used to help give me the information I needed to see what I had going on in front of me, but I do encourage you to get outside and check it out because you might just be surprised by how little you know. I know I was, but I had a lot of fun doing it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.